Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art and creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see yourself as art, the situation at hand as art, and your journey as art, because we all start somewhere, we all start from a blank canvas, and I really hope you just start to view everything as beautiful, just like art can be interpreted as beautiful. Also, I wanted to apologize. I took forever to get to air signs. I just needed to take a little break because when I'm not in the right space, it's really hard to even do readings. And if I were to force myself to do something, I feel like it just never turns out right. And I really think you guys deserve quality, and I really want to make the message count. I really want it to get to you guys. So that's why it might take longer, or you'll notice some things are just weird. It's just I need to listen to myself. So I hope you understand. I really love Aquarius. Your messages are always so cool and unique. And weirdly enough, your videos always do the best. So what a coincidence. Anyways, there's no rules to my messages. If you see this, you're meant to see it. If you're meant to hear it, you're meant to hear it. Anyways, I started drawing a hand reaching out, kind of like the Ace of Pentacles. I got ready to receive, heard ready to receive, be ready to receive. You need to start receiving instead of giving. I feel like that's one of the messages Spirit is trying to make you see. You need to start receiving instead of giving. Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting giving money. You're giving too much money away. Someone is mooching off of you. Not mooching specifically. I'm seeing a definite role switch. The giver is becoming the receiver. And I'm also getting, once you stop giving handouts, giving handouts is what I heard, you leave room for receiving. The next thing I drew was a girl. You know how they say feminine energy? I don't know why I keep getting stuff like this. I don't really like making things like gender specific. It really has nothing to do with it. But I'm just comparing it. It's more of a situation or a metaphor to what I'm going to be talking about. So don't get offended, because I know some people, not everybody, but some people have not like that. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. You know how they say feminine energy can be almost submissive, like receiving? It's like, it's about time to be that. You'll get more offers. I also heard respect and know your worth, kind of like Ace of Pentacles, know your worth. I'm also getting know your worth, know what you can offer. And then I also got know your currency. It's like you're becoming expensive, Aquarius. And being in receiving energy isn't just exclusive to one side. Sometimes doing so really just opens your eyes to what's worth it and what's not. Whether you're this person, that person, boy, girl, whatever. It just really opens your eyes to what's worth it, what's not. And aces are beginnings as well. I was really drawn to that. I'm getting they knew or know from the beginning what they want from you. They know your worth, whether that's good or bad. Not gonna lie, I'm also seeing the hand reaching out as one person expecting too much, and then a woman just faces the other way like, how the fuck dare you? You're going to be very turned off by certain behaviors. I got dusty. Usually that's a term to keep it simple, it means broke. But right now, I'm seeing it as those who want more from you than they can even give themselves. It's like they want from you what they can't actually give to you. See how that works? Just be aware of that kind of energy or those kind of people. I feel like it's going to turn you off anyway, because you definitely know your worth, Ace of Pentacles. You know when you're not getting enough, so don't ignore that. And like I said, people know your worth. They know what they're getting into when they see you, whether that's good or bad. And just because they can't see your worth doesn't mean you can't see your own. It just means they're dumb, okay? What else was I getting? Oh yeah. I also heard set the tone. Now's your chance to set the tone, aka the Ace of Pentacles. You start it. You choose what you allow, like in the beginning, how things start, whether it's on a good foot or a bad foot. It's like, are you going to accept it? There's a lot here about offers and feeling extremely turned off by certain behaviors and certain individuals. So yeah, Aquarius, it's like I think you're either deciding you want to receive now, or you're going to be in receiving energy, and it's all because you know your worth, and you're very turned off, and you're blocking out that Ace of Pentacles, those offers, because you know they're not genuine. Something tells you something's off right at the beginning. Listen to that. Set the tone. Always set the tone. I feel like that's the message too. Just set the tone. Set the tone in the beginning. Queen of Swords figures. I know it's not a part of the reading, but this energy reminds me of that. It's like, this is you setting the tone. Literally, she looks like she's speaking or telling someone off. Okay. Jeez. Perception. Your perception is changing. Not only are the roles reversing, like you're becoming a receiver, so is your perception. I like the green there. To me, green is all about abundance. I feel like everyone sort of associates with that. Abundance and growth. So it's like you're in an abundance mindset. Like, if that's not going to benefit me, I don't want it. Like that hand, and then she's like disgusted. Obviously, that's just a scenario. That's what I channeled, so don't take it as like literally you have to be a girl. But it's like she's looking to where things can grow. She's looking to where she can find things that will benefit her. She's not looking at that blank wall over there. That's very boring. She's looking over here. So yeah, your perception is changing. I feel like your perception of someone and specifically, you're just gonna be disgusted. That's why I was getting that disgusted feeling. I even feel disgusted right now, but I think that's just because I'm tapping into it. It's like you're finally seeing something for what it is, and you're just truly disgusted. Something could be happening, or it's like someone might act very entitled with something you have, or they want something from you, and you're just like, I'm not giving you that. I feel like you're definitely going to turn something down. And green is associated with money, right? I said someone's a dusty, or they just expect something from you that they can't even give you. So I think that's what this is. It's so true though. Like, I think that's already the advice I'm getting is if they want more from you and they can't even give anything, it's just gonna be a toxic giver and receiver dynamic where the giver needs limits before they just don't have anything, before they lose themselves. And obviously everyone's situation is different, but I'm definitely seeing that's what's going on here. But I really like how it seems like someone is standing up for themselves. They're seeing it for what it really is. It's like, you have nothing to offer, do you? But you expect me to offer you something? You expect me to just be your crutch is what I got. Page of Pentacles. I'm getting something about a pedestal. You know how some people say, I was getting falling in love with potential. Falling in love with a fantasy. Remember I said you set the tone? You choose what you allow? It's like, oh, they're expecting this from me now, but I'm just helping them until they get on their feet, and then they can give this to me. No. Like, if they're not doing something in the beginning that's already bothering you, and pages are also something that's in the beginning, something has potential. Yeah, someone was looking at things from like a potential perspective instead of them seeing it for what it really is. That's the perception shift. And I'm also seeing this in a way where it's like you finally get what you want, but you've waited for so long. It's like waiting for someone to change, or like that one pentacle. Like this is the Ace of Pentacles, and then this is you when you finally get it, and it's like you finally get those crumbs, and you're addicted. I don't know the right way to say this. When something isn't being given to you, once you get it, it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. But is it really that amazing? I really hope you guys know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes things being prolonged, when you start looking at it from a potential perspective, it gets you into trouble. Yeah, it gets you into trouble. It's harder to get out of it. And sometimes it's really hard to get out of a giver dynamic. If you're so used to one role, it can be difficult to get out of it. The lovers, yeah, especially in romantic relationships. Seven of Pentacles. But there it is already. You're not falling into that. Nine of Swords. I'm saying 8, 9. 9 comes after 8. So this is how you felt before, and this is how you're dealing with it now, even though it hurts. Then we have the Fool. The only pages we have here are Page of Pentacles, which I already told you what I was getting with that. Just holding on to potential, putting someone on a pedestal when they're not that at all. And then here we have Page of Wands. To me, Page of Wands is more, like, what do you call it? More expansive. Not really focused on one thing. You're sort of going a different way, seeing what else you can do, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like you're definitely going to be keeping your options open, and that's all because these people want to give to you instead of you always giving. I did say it seems like you're going to be getting a lot of offers. And I feel like those offers is what exactly is going to be like the realization for not only yourself, but for the situation. It's like, wow, I know my worth. I know what I'm worth. Like, they know what I'm worth. So why doesn't this person do the same? It's because it's all potential. I feel like this is definitely you checking out other people or checking out other options. Because clearly, with this, it's not going anywhere. And I feel like it's really making you upset. Because you're just not getting anything. I feel like you wish you could just receive for once. And then every time you actually do, it's like, it's not that this person can't give, it's just they don't give enough. And then once you get those like breadcrumbs, people call it, or that 1 ounce of affection, or that one ounce of like good behavior, it becomes like a drug. It's like you keep holding on to that, but really it's nothing. It's still just a page. Still not getting up off the ground. And notice how this was here, and then immediately, right after that, we get the 8 of Swords. Does it look like she's going anywhere? And then seeing. She's not seeing things correctly. I feel like you're not seeing something correctly. But not anymore, because your perception is shifting. Okay, I don't think I need to get another card. I just see you knowing your worth, knowing what you need to expect. I see this as like extreme disappointment. It's like, look at all I have over here. Yet I'm so insistent on having, is that even a word? Insisting on having that pentacle only. And here are all these people wanting to give to me, and I'm ignoring it. That's what I think this is. And that's gonna really be the motivation you need to almost like free yourself, to start over. And then instead of being this, you're gonna be the Page of Wands. I'm also seeing you know when people test the field, or I guess you could call it the dating pool too. Until someone says they're ready, or before you're actually committed to, just keep playing the field. Keep looking. Keep looking. Never limit your options. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Never limit your options. Never stop in one place, because you'll end up like the Seven of Pentacles. Here I am wasting on potential, or pentacle. Same thing. And then they're looking over here like, here's all the people that want to give to me, and then here's what I'm getting. So stay in this Page of Wands energy. Don't fall in love with potential right now. Don't get trapped by potential. Just see what's out there. See what's out there. Know your worth. Also, I don't want to make this into a joke. Dodge those dusties. People that want more from you than they can actually give, because it'll just turn into a very like imbalanced dynamic. And I feel like that's what's actually happened to you. And I'm really drawn to this card. How it's blue down here, green. It's almost like a gradient. I love gradients, especially in art, where something just sort of goes from one color to the other. Here's green. That's what she's looking at, but where the pentacle is, it's yellow. Yellow, I'm seeing that as a traffic light, like go slow. I'm also seeing yellow as like not all that glistens. I was getting not all that glistens is gold. Literally, that's what this is. Not all pentacles are the right pentacle. Okay, Aquarius, that's the end of your message. This was a lot longer than expected. I feel like I went back and forth with a lot of things, but yeah, know your worth. Try to get out of that giver dynamic. I feel like you'll know exactly what I'm talking about if this resonates, because it's like you're switching from this to this. See what's out there. See what's out there. There's so much out there. Things that you don't have to work so hard for. Okay, guys. Bye.